Genshin Impact version 4.4 is introducing the first Animo Catalyst character to the game. Now that we've seen some of her combat, I would say it looks pretty fun. I don't know how useful she's gonna be for the account, but she is a Catalyst character, so we're gonna try to pull for her. I was really worried because we have a decent number of pulls, but we don't have that many. However, then I went and checked how much pity we were at, and apparently right now it's 65. Now that would be fantastic because we could do like 110 pull and we could just get the new character. Except we all know that's not how it's gonna work. So since I am sure we're gonna lose the 50-50 and have to climb all the way back up again, we're gonna complete whatever events are currently out to try to get as many primos as possible. But then something else I also want to address is this. Why is Yaimiko's skill only level 5? You see, right now I'm trying to run more of an aggravate team, so I've attempted to build Yaimiko as more of a DPS with EM. And before you say that's not enough EM, she also has Widsith, which could give EM, and Nahida gives EM to the whole team. So yes, the more EM, the better. But I would say for now, it is sufficient enough. So let's see, we're in combat. We check 713 EM. Yeah, I think we're okay. You see, what I've discovered on this account is that in trying to make two separate teams for the Spiral Abyss, it is a severe hindrance to one side if I put Neuvillette and Hyper Bloom, which means Nahida, onto the same half of the Abyss, because those are basically the two strongest characters we have. So by doing an aggravate team for one half and then Neuvillette just pure DPS on the other side, I think that might be our best bet. Now, one downside is that we don't have too many characters that synergize super well with Neuvillette. We could definitely make a team work. It'll just be kind of weird and I don't have the right artifacts for it. In fact, the reason why there hasn't been a new spells only video for quite a while now is one, because we started Geo only, but two, because not every day, but most days I have been farming artifacts on this account for weeks, and I can't really say there's been an upgrade. Essentially, I wanted to wait till there was either a new character out for the account or we were able to make good progress. And after a ton of farming on this account, we can finally make a new video because there's a new character. I would like to get Yaimiko's skill up to level 8 or 9 today, though because of weekly boss, yeah, no, I definitely can't. Oh, okay, but instead we could just get it to level 7. I mean, 7's like practically 8 and that's practically 9, which is, I mean, essentially we just crowned it. This is also, I think, the first time we've ever fought Raiden on this account, because we used to not have this unlocked until they made it so that you didn't have to do the prerequisite stuff for these fights. I'm actually kind of impressed with how much damage we're able to do before she even goes into the other form. And now we should just be able to bring her right down. Look at that. Beautiful. It's so easy. Give me 10 drops. 2. I'll take 2. It was even the correct one. But the question is it 1 or 2 for the next level? Oh, maybe we can get it to 8. I'm only going to craft 5 famed handguards because obviously Sucrose is going to give us the 6th one. Okay, then I have exactly enough to craft up these. Oh, look, Xingqiu does his job, which means we can bring up that talent to level 8. And you know what? Since the burst is level 4 and this domain's open today, let's at least get that to level 6 because her burst can still be a good chunk of her damage. I don't know if it would actually be a smart idea, but technically, couldn't I put the new character onto this team in place of Lisa and then have Viridescent for more electro damage? And then also, I guess, have Nahida plunging attacks? It'd be kind of weird, but I mean, we could do it. Because I'm gonna be honest, Lisa does not do much other than elemental resonance. Then just because why not, I'm thinking maybe we'll try the Spiral Abyss again today. I mean, we do need the primogems, so we might as well give it a shot. I'll say if we can get through floor 11 without like a ton of struggling, I'll be pretty happy with that. Oh no, I did not realize that Nahida also needs her talents raised more. And that's kind of important for this team because she is, in a sense, the main DPS. I'm really glad that I realized that after I spent all of my resin. What day is your domain open? Tuesday. Oh, okay, good. I guess I know what I'm farming on Friday. Oh, that's right. It's been so long since the last video on here. We have 13 quaint fates. But let's just temper expectations a little bit. We're only at 16 pity, so I'm expecting maybe 1 purple, and it's probably not gonna be usable. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe it'll be a nice juicy constellation or a refinement for to say okay, no, it's useless. This is why you should never get your hopes up. Final wish, it's okay, I take it back. Maybe you should get your hopes up. Nope, never get your hopes up. It's always bad. I guess we can go ahead and level up the characters that we haven't touched yet just to get the free Acquaint Fate, which gives us 3 more wishes, though we've learned our lesson now. No matter what, do not get excited. We do get 1 more purple for the last wish. Can we use it? No. Very cool. Oh, would you look at that? We're close to another Acquaint Fate. But now back to our regularly scheduled program of trying to get primogems. There is no doubt in my mind that we are going to be able to beat this man in combat. In fact, because of how good I am at this, I must be really starting to bug the rest of the competition. Although you have to admit, it's nice when a bunch of characters in the game come together for an event like this. It's a Beatles song, because I'm sure most of you would not get that reference otherwise. Oh, you guys do not understand how disappointed I am right now. I was running out of beetle puns, so I looked up beetle puns, and wow, it is so sad. Let me hit you with one of them. Did you hear about the beetle who's starting a dating app? It's called Bug Match. Where's the joke? Why did the beetle join a gym? It wanted to build up its muscle beetle. Oh, this one's hilarious. What do you call a beetle that's always late? A tardy ladybug. Because, you know, that's just, wow, that is peak comedy. Why did the beetle go to therapy? It was feeling a bit buggy. Buggy. Yeah, okay. No, you definitely go to therapy when you're feeling buggy. No, I take a shower if I'm feeling buggy, because that means I was just outside and there were bugs around. Or potentially one of the best ones on here. What do you call a beetle who's a fan of rock music? A bug. I don't get it. Does anyone understand these? If these are considered funny, then, you know, maybe I should just become a comedian. It would actually be harder to tell worse jokes than what I just read to you. I'm not gonna lie. Reading those puns has actually ruined my afternoon. On the bright side, we only have 1 stage left in the event, and then I never have to think of beetles again until they do the same event sometime next year. All right, I think the event is done, unless this is... Oh, completed. Okay, well, yeah, it's done. It does indeed get us to level 20 here. Another Acquaint Fate. I swear this whole episode has just been Acquaint Fates. But it is blue, kind of expected. Now getting back to the main kind of focus of the video, or what I would like to be the main focus, is the new character that's coming out. The only issue with that is we can't, I don't think, pre-farm for them. We don't officially know what they need, but at the same time, I think we're getting a new region like over here or somewhere in this area. And that's where her boss is gonna be. I mean, we could farm the Viridescent domain as an Animo character. That's probably the best artifact set she can get, but we kind of don't have any resin or any condensed resin right now, so we might already have to wait until tomorrow. Not only is it a new day, but I also already took care of our daily commissions, so we can turn those in for 20 whole primos and then go talk to one of the best NPCs in this whole game, because he just shows up, you give him basically nothing, and you get free stuff. Yesterday, we did see that these talents need a lot of help, so today we're gonna go farm this boss for the first time. Then somehow I also forgot to do the Spiral Abyss yesterday, so once we hopefully take this guy down, we will go try that. Ideally, we're gonna do this in 1 cycle. Thank goodness Nahida's charged attack goes up into the sky, because otherwise I would not be able to hit these things. And we do this, we shoot that up there, and hopefully, I don't really have burst damage on here. It's kind of damage over time, but hopefully that's enough. It looks like it is. Yeah, okay, not too bad. Now, once again, I want 27 of the weekly boss drops. 2. Good enough. Now, in terms of what talents we want to upgrade here, I think the elemental skill is a no-brainer. The burst is probably what most people would do, but since she is my main auto attacker on this team, I'm actually going to do the normal attack as well. I mean, ideally, I'm going to get all of these to 8 or 9 anyways, but since this domain isn't open today, we're going to have to wait on that. Well, that, and I can't farm the weekly boss until next week. For the Spiral Abyss, I'm thinking we're going to try to use Yanfei. So even though we can't farm her talent domain right now, we can still level up talents a little bit more, because right now they're being boosted quite a lot just by constellations. So 699 is not terrible. I'll even go ahead and level her up to level 80. Can I make enough of the gemstones? Unless I'm pulling a big stupid, which I'm really good at doing, I believe all of our Dendro Catalyst characters are already max ascended, which means all we need are 17 more of these, which Sucrose will give us those extra 2 to make it 17. 3? Oh, even even better. And I wasn't planning on doing this today. I didn't even know that she wasn't max ascended, but sure, we will max ascend Yanfei. I'm definitely going to need to farm a lot of ley lines for both Mora and the XP books, but let's go see how this works. I think for actually beating the Spiral Abyss with 36 stars in this account, our best bet is to wait till a new region releases, because the beginning Spiral Abysses for new regions always seems to be a little easier. I'm not gonna say my second team is the strongest. I don't even know if this is really a good team to use. We still haven't gotten really amazing artifacts for New Valette, but I'm hoping that he could just carry that side anyways. I would show you the stats right now, but unfortunately you can't open that menu in the Spiral Abyss. Also, I really wish I had his C1. Getting hit out of his charged attack feels so bad, and it happens way too often. So to be fair, that is what Yanfei is there for. She could just put up her burst and then you get a shield. That's exactly why I put her on that side, and then apparently I just forgot that. Like I said earlier, I'm really good at pulling a big stupid. So let's try it now. We have the shield up and no one's really near us anyways. I really want to get his charge attacks to tick for at least 20k each, because right now, even with Viridescent, it's only around 13k. However, I must say, this side, I know it's only floor 9, but it's doing pretty well. I would really love an off-field pyro applicator. Applicator? Is it applier or applicator? Applicator just sounds kind of weird. I can definitely see one of these teams is not as good as the other, but we still do manage to get 3 stars, though I'm kind of not as confident anymore. Maybe what I need to do on this side is use Yanfei as more of a DPS rather than just a shielder, because I did put all of Klee's DPS artifacts onto her. It's just that I also put an ER catalyst on her because I figured the burst was going to be the thing we cared about most. Again, I probably should have showed the builds. I think part of me is just embarrassed by how bad they are, and then the other part of it is just I keep forgetting. Am I crazy, or are these guys easier to take down than regular Ruin Guards? Because the regular Ruin Guards, their ranged attack is a lot more annoying, and I don't think these guys do the Beyblade attack. Yeah. That's just very easy. Also, apparently we're going to floor 11 already. Oh, we get a geo damage bonus. Oh, that's so good for my teams. And yeah, I could bring Ning Wang, but she's not really built up the way I'd want her to be built up for me to bring her. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure these teams are gonna do great. Oh, that's right. It's a monument level or monolith or whatever this is. I hate these. Hey, don't go after that. You can come after me, but do not go after the monolith. See, Yanfei can do decent enough damage. I mean, it's not even comparable whatsoever to New Valette, but it's still damage. First half of that went really well. It's still at 92%. This, in my opinion, is the harder half, especially when the enemy is immune to Dendro. But when they're not immune to Dendro, it is pretty easy. Oh, right. This. It's okay. Dendro absolutely destroys these things. Very simple 3-star. Time for it to get a lot harder. I know we're about at the point where if anything hits me, I'm gonna lose 90% of my HP. So we just need to be a little careful. Oh, we actually stunned. Oh no, we stunned both. I thought we only stunned the one that was already dying. That's not bad. I will take elemental skill damage because the others don't really matter. Like, attack isn't as important for us here on either side. Oh, right. This one is just big boy. And we have electro, so this shouldn't be too bad for us. We just keep doing this. Nice and easy. More electro application. Some more dendro application. This might be the easiest takedown of this thing in the Spiral Abyss that I've ever had. Okay. And I got an achievement. I genuinely did not think I was going to get to floor 12 that easily. Of course, floor 12, I don't really like the look of. For chamber 1, we're taking energy recharge. Oh, and let me just be clear, I don't expect us to 36 star this. Now that we've tempered the expectations, let's be... Oh, it's this idiot. I mean, I know I just saw it was this idiot, but like I didn't actually register that it was. Okay, here's this part. This is one we want to take down, but we'll just scan all of them. All right, he's broken. Hopefully this will be enough, but it's not looking like it will be. Okay, we couldn't take it out before it reabsorbed them, but I think we'll be able to take it out before it does it again. Yes. I don't want to do this side because I know it's not going to go well. I don't want to keep restarting the other side. I've never fought this on this account. This will be a really fun fight. What would even be my best team for this thing. Like, it runs around so much. I'm probably just Dendro. No, but then you can't do electro stuff. I have... Oh, we already lost 3 stars. Wow. They barely give you any time for this. So 1 star is all we can get there. I'm still gonna keep trying because maybe we can get 3 star on a different part. And then if I only have to redo the first chamber, there's no way that's gonna happen. Oh, this is what really makes the Spiral Abyss super fun. It's when you have to fight multiple tanky enemies and they only spawn them 1 at a time. We did finish it with still over 8 minutes remaining. Oh, this is gonna suck. I never thought that seeing Geo Slimes on floor 12 would actually be a bad thing. But Catalyst... Oh, wait. You know what I can do? Charged attack with you. That's our fastest way of destroying the... Oh my gosh, you have so much HP. Okay, we don't have 3 stars anymore. And there's still 2 enemies after these. Oh, I don't like these guys. Well, I was gonna say we can get 2 stars, but then he knocked me on my charge attack. And now I'm not so sure. Oh, just barely. 2 whole stars. On the bright side, both of our teams are surviving. And that is half the battle here. So if we could just get an easier Spiral Abyss, we should be able to clear it. And this dude with this team is actually pretty easy. Or I should say this dude with Nahida is pretty easy. Sir, can you stop running when you're almost dead? That's not very nice of you. So I think that's 2. Yeah, 2 stars chamber 3 is not the worst. We actually survived through all of it without having to reset a single time. I would say that this aggravate spread team is pretty good for us. It's the other team that definitely needs some more work. Although obviously any improvements to both teams is a good thing. Oh, almost forgot to claim my primos. I think that's also a new record of 32 stars. Previously, I believe it was 30. Maybe the Rizzler would be able to help us? I did just go through and change around some of his artifacts. So he has the Marichasi. I think it's Barichasi, but I put him on a 4-piece set of that, so he'll go up an additional 36% crit rate, 177 crit damage. Energy recharge could be a little higher. We have him on Skyward Atlas, and if we ran him with Charlotte, then we have a little more cryo particle stuff. Also, if we just craft up 6 of these, we can go ahead and ascend the Rizzler another time. I didn't realize he wasn't maxed either. I mean, it doesn't take much to realize that, but I probably should have, which means I need to go farm ley lines now. So I've probably already asked this like 100 times through different videos. Out of the characters that we do have, with the exceptions of Elisa, Nahida, Baiju, and Yaimiko, what would be the most synergistic and best performing team that we could put together? I mean, I could spend hours and hours trying to put together teams, which I sadly have done, but I'm sure someone out there can put a better one together than I can. Ooh, also keep in mind that we are getting that new Animo Catalyst character, hopefully, on this account, so we could also consider her for one of the teams. Real quick, let's do a primogem check. 7,800 plus we have the 10 intertwines, so that is 58 wishes, and we could also get at least 3 of these, so that's 61. That doesn't guarantee that we're gonna get her, but in the next version, through things like Lantern Rite, we should be able to get enough wishes to guarantee her. Of course, that's assuming we're gonna lose the 50-50. Who knows, maybe this will be the one time that I get that double 5-star in Genshin. I mean, it's gotta happen eventually, right? I'm playing across like 4 different accounts. There's no way I don't get 1 double 5-star. I also seriously don't understand how people stay stocked up on XP books. I am almost always completely out of them. While we are on the topic of leveling up characters, all we need are a couple more beetles. Oh, beetles. They're back. I really wish they weren't. How is it that I'm doing 2 beetle-related things in the same video? Regardless of that, we did collect up exactly enough so that we can max ascend the Rizzler as well. And with most of our resources depleted and no resin remaining, that only means one thing. It's time for a new day. So of course, first we need to do our daily commissions. Then we can of course get our rewards. And because we have the marvelous merchandise available to us, we'll get our extra primos. Since we do have a new character incoming, and I'm sure that's going to be the next video on both this account and probably the channel, as boring as it is, I think we need to farm XP ley lines, because I would hate to actually get a new character and then not even be able to level them. It's definitely not too much, but it's better than nothing. Within the 3 days and 20 hours until the next banner, I'm probably just gonna keep farming ley lines because we need more XP books and our Mora situation is also not looking too good. So stick around if you want to see me lose my 50-50 and have to climb back up to pity again. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you all next time.